I'm here in the Chapel of the Resurrection with Reverend Elizabeth Sewell, who is our new Residentiary Canon. Welcome to Ripon.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Now, I know you're no stranger really, because you're a Yorkshire girl, aren't you?
I am. Yorkshire born and bred, and I've always been proud of that. I was born and grew up in Hull. The family then had about 6 years in Warwickshire, and then we moved back to Harrogate. So I finished my secondary education at Harrogate Grammar School, and you know, even then, we used to come over to Ripon every Christmas for the carol services. And I just find it amazing now to be back here in Ripon Cathedral in a different role.
Now, a couple of people have noticed online that you have two very special members of your family that they're very interested to know about.
Why is it everybody wants to talk about the dogs and not about me? Probably because I'm delighted to talk about the dogs. Yeah, I've got two dogs. They're Jack Russell Terriers. The older one, who's the one who's the picture of is online, that's Poppy. She's coming up for 9. She thinks of herself as a bit of an old lady now. And then the baby of the family is Lucky. She's 3, but everybody still thinks she's a puppy. And she's a bit posh. She's a purebred Jack Russell, whereas Poppy is more typically Jack Russell in that who knows what else there is in that mix. But yeah, they'll be delighted to meet everybody.
Excellent.
They are convinced that everybody else merely wants to play with them. Nobody ever comes to see me, they come to see the dogs.
Great. So, what can we expect to see you doing around the place in your new role here?
That's a bit of an unknown in some ways. I'm really looking forward to just being part of the cathedral ministry. I think that's the first thing. But then I've got 2 particular roles. One is as canon pastor, and that's about caring for the cathedral's congregation. I love the idea that as well as being a cathedral for the whole diocese, Ripon Cathedral is a parish church. So I've got a particular responsibility for that half of Ripon, if you like, the people who live in our parish, and for whom, therefore, the cathedral hopefully is very much part of their family lives. Really looking forward to the baptisms, the weddings, the funerals in a way, because that's such an important part of ministry. But actually just also being here for people, getting alongside people, getting to know them. Really looking forward to that. So that's the canon pastor role. And then the other half of the role is as canon educator. And no, that's not about teaching guns, which I can't quite get used to that title yet, but never mind. And that's about actually developing the cathedral's ministry to schools, not just in Ripon, but throughout the diocese. And of course, there's going to be some exciting stuff there as the new diocese commission stuff comes through. In terms of also, hopefully, being able to really develop links with the other cathedrals in what will be this great northern diocese. So working with schools, working with children, introducing them to this amazing space, but through that, also introducing them to God. And I'm just so excited about bringing children from inner city Leeds and from villages up the Dales and giving them an opportunity to explore this building. I just think there's so much we can do with that. So those are the 2 quite different and contrasting roles, but all very strongly rooted here in the cathedral.
Sounds very exciting. We look forward to working alongside you in that, Elizabeth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to being here.